Now at 5, a guilty plea today from a local man accused of embezzling tens of thousands of dollars from a charity founded by his late mother to help children.
Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado caught up with the defendant outside court. She joins us live from the Providence Mobile Newsroom with the new details tonight.
Robert Lonardo has been running his mother's charity for kids with heart problems since her death in 2013. Today he admitted that since then he's been embezzling money from the charity.
He accepts full responsibility.
Robert Lonardo and his attorney leaving federal court in Providence Tuesday morning after Lonardo admitted he took nearly $186,000 from a charity he was running, the Rhode Island Association for Cardiac Children. According to the charity's most recent tax filing, its mission is to render financial aid and assistance to families with cardiac children. But federal authorities discovered Lonardo was embezzling money donated for that purpose into his own personal account. They charged him earlier this month with wire fraud. In federal court today, where our cameras are not allowed, prosecutors called it a scheme and read those accusations, saying Lonardo withdrew funds from RIAC bank accounts, deposited those funds into personal bank accounts, and thereafter converted the funds to his own use. Prosecutors said he also wrote a check from the charity to Women and Infants Hospital for $30,000, but deposited the cash into his own account at an ATM instead. Lonardo admitted to everything in court, pleading guilty. All told, nearly $186,000 were taken. His attorney, Tom Gulick, tells me Lonardo plans to pay back the money. He says he took it out of desperation to pay for his mother's medical bills.
He's anxious to put this behind him.
Lonardo will be sentenced on September 14th. The maximum penalty for this crime is 20 years. There is no minimum. Coming up new at 6, we'll tell you the status of this charity that's helped children for decades. Live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.
But first, the treasurer of a children's charity admits to stealing thousands of dollars from the organization.
The charity helped kids with heart problems for decades, and new at 6, we're learning more about what the charity's doing now. Eyewitness News reporter Steph Machado is live in Providence with more details for us.
The charity, which helps children with heart problems, is now on hold. According to the attorney of the man who runs it, he's now awaiting sentencing for wire fraud. Robert Lonardo leaving court after admitting he embezzled from his late mother's charity after her death in 2013. His attorney saying he'll pay the money back.
He accepts full responsibility.
Federal authorities charged Lonardo earlier this month with wire fraud after discovering he embezzled from the Rhode Island Association for Cardiac Children. He had control of the bank accounts, nearly $186,000 in all, transferred to his personal account, including one example where he wrote a check from the charity to Women and Infants Hospital, then deposited it into his own account at an ATM. The organization is still listed by the IRS as a tax-exempt charity that can receive tax-deductible donations. In its most recent 990 form, Lonardo is listed as the principal officer, and its stated mission is to render financial aid and assistance to families with cardiac children. The document signed by Lonardo says $13,000 was spent to reimburse families for medical costs in 2014. Today, Lonardo admitted in court to embezzling money from the charity between 2013 and 2015. His attorney says operations are on hold. Lonardo will be sentenced on September 14th. The crime carries a maximum of 20 years in prison. And we checked with the local hospitals. Hasbro Children's Hospital said they did look into this case and they don't have any outstanding pledges from the charity. Women and Infants Hospital had no comment on that check Lonardo wrote to them but kept for himself. Live with the Providence Mobile Newsroom, I'm Steph Machado, Eyewitness News.